Hello everyone out there in the YouTube world, Spartan Warrior 5 again here today. Back in the saddle, giving you guys another commentary because people have been asking for it. Today, going to be giving out my opinions, my thoughts, my experiences with the Battlefield 4 beta. This is probably going to be old news to a lot of people because, well, there have been a lot of opinions and videos done about the Battlefield 4 beta. I'm kind of late to the party, as usual, so just going to go into things and tell you what I thought about the beta. And what I'm continuing to think about the beta, because I think it might still be open, but I'm not entirely sure. First off, the game, it does remind me of Battlefield 3, but that isn't always such a bad thing because, well, Battlefield 3 was an okay game. It was still pretty good. But this one is a little bit different in the fact that it seems to incorporate some of the themes slash feel of Bad Company 2 into it, so it's weird. It's a different combination of things. It feels like it's fast-paced and, oh my god, just rapage, Jesus Christ. But, it feels fast and yet slow-paced at the same time. I'm not sure exactly how that could happen, but that's just how it feels, to me at least. It's a weird feeling, but it also feels kind of good, where it's like, yeah, this is where I started in the Battlefield. Yeah, it's just good stuff. But another thing I've noticed also is that the amount of teamwork in this game is just completely lacking. I mean, the medic class, I'm a fiend of this as well. I'm not, my hands are not clean in this. You have the choice of running the grenade launcher and medic pack instead of the grenade launcher and paddles. So what people seem to be doing is running the med pack and the grenade launcher, like I do, instead of running paddles. So what ends up happening is that none of the teammates are being revived, none of them, people aren't helping each other in this game. I feel like DICE also has structured the game to be like this as well, because the medic pack only gives health to one person. I'm not sure if I haven't unlocked the big med pack. I mean, as you've seen in the video, I've only been able to drop these little tiny med packs that only heal one person, i.e. me. In the support class, you start off with this little tiny ammo pack that only supplies one person with one clip, or excuse me, one magazine if you want to be fancy terms with it. And then you have to unlock the actual ammo box at a later time, which is kind of shitty, because it takes a while to get to the ammo box, and frankly, I still haven't gotten to the ammo box because I've been playing as the assault class a lot. Support is just, I don't know, it's just kind of there, and I don't like the fact that I don't get as many points playing the support because the ammo pack only gives out one magazine to one person. It's kind of hard playing support and then get the support class, points when your main role is to support, your teammates with ammo and suppressing fire. It's hard to get points without being able to resupply your whole team with ammo, grenades, and things like that. At least that's what I find. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people are like, nah, you're just not playing support right. Other things. There are a lot of visual things going wrong with this game. Just one thing to point out, as you probably saw in the gameplay that I uploaded, the guy, when he killed me, when he was running, his whole torso just stretched out and was crazy long. It'll probably be patched by the time the game releases. Also, the knife animation, from what I've seen, is incredibly laggy. It'll be like, stab, pull, tags, I'm done. And then the game goes back to normal. So the knife animation is a little bit lacking, if it's the only word I can think of right now. That needs to be addressed and fixed. But that's the thing about betas, though. You find the issues with the game, you fix them, and make sure the actual release of the game is as good as possible. And so it's good that DICE released the beta so that we can find these issues and that they can patch them before the game releases. At least that's what, in theory, we're going for here. is that they're going to fix these things before the actual game releases. Other things, the gun accuracy and such, the way the weapons handle is a lot different from Battlefield 3 that I've noticed. It takes some more skill, with some of the weapons at least, to be able to get kills, like the, well, this gun, the ACWR, it's great for up-close battles, but when it comes to medium to longer ranges, it lacks a little bit because it has a little bit more kick, it has some more sway, and overall it just doesn't do as well at a long range. At the AK-5C, the one I was using in the gameplay, that one does a little bit better than the ACWR in terms of longer range to medium range battles, because it has less kick, less sway, things like that. So there are the guns that do take a little bit less skill to use, and of course those that take a little bit more skill to use. Weapons that take a little bit more skill, I'm trying to think of some other ones. The Scar, I think it's the Scar H from the Assault class. I mean, I see a lot of people running it, so maybe it doesn't take that much skill to use, but I think it does because it does have a bit more kick. It only has 21 bullets in the magazine, so you have to be careful with conserving your ammo when using it. Meanwhile, you could use things like the AK-12, I think it is. This gun and some of the other ones that have larger magazines, you can be kind of a bit more sparing with your ammunition. You can use it up a little bit more. So, again, there are those weapons that are, hey, if you're new to first-person shooters, use this gun because it'll be good for you, and you can get easy kills with it and get into the swing of things. And then, of course, there are other weapons that are like, okay, this is for the, veterans of first-person shooters. Go ahead and use these ones and test your skill and see how you do. As all first-person shooter games have. There's always those weapons that are deemed overpowered, that are more aimed towards the new beginners of first-person shooter games, and the other ones that are like, yeah, these are weapons for the better players who can adjust to these weapons and use them and do well with them. Overall, I think this game is going to be pretty successful. I mean, if they are going to be keeping on task with patching things and making sure that they can incorporate elements of teamwork into the game, because the way the game's structured now, there's no reason to play as a single team. It's all structured for the personal use, the personal ammo packs, personal med packs. You don't even have to use paddles anymore. You can use things that are benefiting you, the grenade launcher and the medic pack. Overall, things just aren't structured for team play. I mean, you could use the engineer and the recon, but they're not exactly aimed towards team play. They're more targeted towards specific things. Engineer taking out vehicles and such, recon spotting people, and also with the addition of C4, potentially blow up, vehicles and things like that. The two main classes for teamwork are assault and support. And those classes now have been essentially stripped of all things that make them a team-based class. But that's the end of the video here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I didn't edit this video because it would have been a little bit shorter if I hadn't, and I wouldn't be able to say everything I wanted to say. Hopefully more commentary videos to come. I'll probably be making more here. I have some time before class. Will I be picking up the game? Yes, I will be. And also I want to talk about this a little bit. I'm thinking about trading in the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, all my controllers, chargers, games, hard drives, everything. Trade it all in, get some in-store credit, and then when it releases, or, when I can get my hands on one, get a PlayStation 4, get Battlefield 4, get maybe Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, you know me, I'm the consumer whore / hypocrite. I'm probably going to get it anyways. And then just do gameplay of that. But what I'm thinking, or what I'm wondering is, will the PlayStation 3 component cables work with the PlayStation 4? Because if I can save money by not buying PlayStation 4 component cables, just by using PlayStation 3 cables, I'd rather do that. But, I mean, I'm not sure if anyone knows this, because if the system hasn't released yet, or if they haven't just announced that information. But if for any reason someone knows, please let me know. I'd love to hear that. so I don't have to trade in those cables and then, you know, buy the PlayStation 4 components. But anyways, I'm going way over time here. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out, and of course, as always, have a wonderful day.